Question number 4. What are 3 themes that make you most unhappy that have been around for a long time and keep coming up? I'm not sure that I can come up with 3 themes that make me unhappy, that that are specific to my life. Financial stress makes me very unhappy. I've dealt with financial stress my entire adult life. I think most of us do, and I find that to be a huge burden on my overall happiness. It affects me very strongly because it is something that works counter to my purpose in life, which is to provide for my family. That's one purpose in my life. I like to think we all have multiple purposes, but that is a meaningful thing in my life, is that I provide for my daughter and my wife. When I'm dealing with financial situations that make that difficult and stressful, I would say that that is working counter to my happiness. So that is an issue that does consistently come up in my life, long before I had a family to take care of. The question of, does that make me unhappy versus making it more difficult to be happy, is a whole nother set of set of issues right there. I don't think that you can be made unhappy by most external forces. I don't think that you can't be forced into unhappiness unless you suffer, I think, severe emotional losses. And I've been fortunate enough not to do that. I do find that the death of loved ones always is difficult to deal with. I try to find happiness in celebrating the memories of people that I've lost, who have left my life for whatever reason, whether it's been death or maybe there's been falling out amongst friends. It's a similar thing. The person is no longer in your life. You may mourn that, but in so doing, hopefully find a path that focuses on the joy of that relationship and what it was. I think on a greater level, I struggle a lot with trying to reconcile my view of the world with broad evils that have occurred through history and continue to occur, whether those are natural disasters and the pain and suffering left in their wake, over which we are seemingly powerless to do anything, or whether, and I think more upsettingly, these are the actions of human beings who have taken to war and commit acts of terror, who purposefully harm others, whether it's abductions, somebody stealing a child, somebody, killing a group of people because they have different lifestyle choices, somebody acting vengefully from a religious conviction. These are all things that I have a very, very difficult time reconciling in my brain, in my heart. And those things they challenge, whenever I think about them, they challenge my overall level of happiness, but I find a way around that by focusing on meaningful action or purpose that I can engage in, or a way I can live my life that would hopefully go counter to those things that affect me otherwise.